Now this shall be a game. Fuck.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
An AFC Championship rematch. It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Jags looking to make amends for their 24-20 loss last January, as they're at home this time to take on 41-year-old Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I'll have a look around the NFL at halftime. But first, we head up to Jacksonville. Standing by, here are Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the New England Patriots.
What's on the Gaffer relationship? I don't even see her.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, so how you gonna talk to me? Because I'm not unblocking you at all.
For a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
And you can see
I'm working on it myself. I have things coming for Ari.
6'5", sturdy guy, strong arm, led his UCF team to a big bowl victory over Baylor, and runs the ball way better than he's ever given credit for.
Here's Leonard Fournette, 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
No, Patriots. I am playing as one. Yeah. I don't need to go through the controller. All right. Yeah.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down.
Oh my God, why fucking open?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Whose number is that?
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Bortles. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And now it's 2nd down. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Let's take a look at tight end Austin Seferian-Jenkins, or ASJ as his friends and all announcers like to call him because it's a whole lot easier. Second tight end drafted in 2014, but production was really lacking until 2017 with the New York Jets. Had 50 catches, which was more in his 2+ combined years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
I'm putting a spotlight on Jalen Ramsey, who was an All-Pro for the first time in 2017 at cornerback. But I remember him coming out of Florida State, and people couldn't decide, was he a safety? Was he a corner? Did you use him at both spots? His ability to diagnose plays, his ability to control receivers at the line of scrimmage at his size and then run with them downfield, I think he's going to be a fixture in the Pro Bowl for years to come.
And this one is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
What's up, little dude?
You got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They're led out by a man who started more Super Bowls than anyone in NFL history, the great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The numbers are off the charts. The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not. Well, he started his season the way that everyone wants to start their season, with an absolute bang. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Let's see where he goes from here.
Set the bar high. Week 2, we'll see what he can do. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive,
what's up, little dude?
Some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Good. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit
almost threw an interception there.
The ball's in the air like that.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
Let's take a look at the big fella, Rob Gronkowski. All-Pro, it feels like each and every year. And when he's healthy, he's going to be All-Pro. He's done it 4 times in his career. 69 catches, over 1,000 yards in 2017. But why is he so good? Speed, size, agility.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line.
Come on, D. Make another stop.
You start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
Make a stop. Get him. Oh, all right.
Left side complete. Seferian-Jenkins.
Yeah, 2-yard gain. That's not too bad.
At the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much
Yo,
more.
you gotta run or you're just gonna catch the ball and just, take the hit?
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all.
Yeah,
now
no
they're
shit,
looking at
didn't gain
third down
anything
here.
on that.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Jacksonville after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Make a stop, make a stop, make a stop.
From the gun, it's Bortles. This is Yeldon on the dump off.
I'll take
And
that.
he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And now out come the Patriots. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That one goes for 24 yards. It's Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails,
and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Braxton Berrios, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Bortles will try again on 2nd down.
Oh, wide open dude. Damn it.
He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And down inside the 40 to about
So I got him.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Looking back to Leonard Fournette's rookie campaign, over 1,000 yards rushing. And coming into the league, some people saw this kid as an ex-Adrian Peterson. What can we expect from him going forward?
I like the comparison because of the size, the strength, the speed. And I think he catches the ball better than Adrian Peterson. So I think they can
They did.
utilization in the passing game, but what really impressed me was down the stretch in the divisional playoff game against Pittsburgh, hurt his ankle, left the game for a while, and came back and helped power his team to a big victory. Remember, he had some dings at LSU that kept him out of a few games. I thought that was a breakthrough for Leonard Fournette.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bortles on the give to Fournette. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in week 2.
Oh, shit, that interception, guys.
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss.
Nice kick, Lambeau.
In this case, it didn't happen.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So
holy shit. Pittsburgh take the Chiefs' ass. 27-0. No, I'm actually, it's on Madden.
It's going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken
Yeah.
back shy of the 20. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're rocking really well.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
His throw is going to be incomplete. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Braxton Berrios in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Dolphins who come away victorious on the road. Ryan Tannehill, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, let's head to the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado. Check in on the Broncos. And they trail that one to the visiting Oakland Raiders. Marshawn Lynch has found the end zone there. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
Alrighty. Let's take this second half off with a bang.
Half number 2, the Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fielded about a yard deep.
Fuck.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
23.
down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
And what, now he's a quarterback and what, Expos are now the Nationals and won the World Series. It broke my heart.
But if they don't know the right positioning, sometimes
neither did I. One of the Astros.
In the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
75
yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
That was a irritating series for me, especially when the Nationals came to LA. That was the worst I've seen my team play.
None of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
down. Get on what?
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What
think.
do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different. He's going to take it upfield, then curls back inside.
I probably will when it comes out.
With one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
Fuck. Brady gets sacked. Brady gets sacked. Brady gets sacked. Damn it. Yeah, Brady got sacked. Fucking Jacksonville Jaguars are trying
to that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
TD12, I don't know about you running. You have to take another sack because I don't know what the fuck to do with you.
Jackson He's the one that
Fuck you, Jacksonville.
Someone's defensive coordinator is
Fuck
jockeying for a
you.
raise.
I'm going to go for it on 4th and 19.
Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Right, I don't care. Gronkowski's open. Get the touchdown. Thank you.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. Gets a Patriot touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
I'm trying to do a giveaway contest, but
he's one of the key guys.
Honestly, don't know what to give away to. I want to get to at least 100 before I do a giveaway. And once I get to 100,
Extra
I
point try for
will
Gostkowski.
make a giveaway video. And have them say why they want this, and I will pick one lucky winner.
The extra point winds up successful.
Ooh.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Good idea.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Ooh, just got him shy of the first down marker. That is good tackling right there, defense.
8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
I always play the stick. Always play the first down marker.
A handoff to Fournette.
And
a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes
LB 19, I took the Seattle Mariners to the World Series after winning the wild card, and
but sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard.
I did right of the show. Right of the show created a shortstop. Freshman year, he took the Mariners to
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means
I want to get pre-ordered. I'm going to be 20 to show.
Make a play. But on that
that's what I'm gonna.
He looked like one of those guys.
I rather get a pre-order of MLB The Show 20.
As we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break.
Brand new is always like $60
on EA Sports.
No, I just always have my family always pre-order the new show for me.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here.
I need to show 20, and so I don't have to buy it with my own money because I'm broke as bitch right now.
Only converted once in 4 tries.
I always have my dad have the next show pre-ordered, and I'll see the paper saying, yeah, we have MLB The Show 20 pre-ordered for you. And when it comes out, it's already paid, so I just got to pick it up.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move.
Hell yeah.
Able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they see right through that defensively. As he'll
shit, my dad's gonna give me something? Hell yeah, I'm gonna ask him for shit.
Man, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
You lucky bitch. Oh, there's a flag on the offense. Ha, ha, ha. Looks like you had a good play. You had a big play, now you're moving back. Holding. Offense. Knew it. Second down and 23 instead of first and goal, bitches. How about that?
We always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count
How
as that,
about
because now
that,
it doesn't go on the
Jacksonville?
books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
On second down. His throw incomplete.
Bortles, you
Trying
have
to
not
get
that
it to
interception yet?
Westbrook.
Damn.
Third down here. Another wayward pass.
I really need some
in
interceptions.
this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary.
Where?
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Over the middle, complete.
All right.
It's Cole, and he gets it down to the 32. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth
Never
down.
going to be enough against this defense to get 13 yards on a third and forever.
It certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right? When you want 3.
Again? Shit, get kicks.
Even though it'll be a long attempt,
No, Jacksonville.
I think they accomplished that.
And
Two goals.
you have plays for that. It's not always
Are you
a first
kidding
down.
me?
You
You're going
want
for an
3,
onside kick.
get a
I'm
little bit
not ready
closer,
for that
make
play.
it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes
You're
the
so
onside
far
kick.
behind. And you're trying to get the ball back on an onside kick?
Fourth quarter, they felt
Bitch
like
you
they
thought,
needed the
Jacksonville.
football
Bitch you
back.
thought.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride.
10 minutes left in Jacksonville, 28-6, you score.
Run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
beast.
first.
He's a fucking goat. Even though I don't like him, he's a fucking goat. Ooh, someone has to catch that ball.
The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Brady gonna throw
nah, he's gonna run it.
To his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard
All right, I'm not trying to hurt Tom Brady. Am I though?
And they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are. And that's good.
DJ Moore.
Touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Gostkowski with the extra point.
All right, British defense. We need some turnovers.
Successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward. The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Why are you calling timeout?
And now maybe they want some
It's
extra
not going to help
time
you
talk
do
about this
anything.
third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
What are you going to do next, though? Pick turnover? Don't know. Throw an interception? Then maybe it can lead to a pick six? Now I got to run it again. And take another timeout. Bet you're going to go for on fourth down.
Before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout.
That's what I
As
thought.
they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And now Edelman.
Edelman, why are you not in my starting rotation?
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the
I get it. I
Patriots
have
take
two
over.
rookie wide receivers.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do.
It'd be
this
helpful to
time.
actually
They
get
have
out
the
there.
Big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL,
Where are
that's
you,
huge to
Edelman?
begin with. But just
Nowhere.
think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week,
Under
going on the
pressure.
road, unfamiliar
Down,
city.
complete.
Right side.
Touchdown,
And they're
New
gonna
England.
score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate
Wait, you talking
a new
about Yelich?
contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth
Yep.
quarter. Gostkowski now
Yeah.
out to kick it away.
Well, he was injured. That's probably why they lost against the
And
Nationals.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I mean, come on.
And out now comes
they had a lead, and
Jacksonville
they
as get ready
fucked
to
it up.
go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of
I mean,
coaches,
injuries happen.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a
Shit,
great
what was
look at that
Yelich's
scoreboard.
injury?
Realize
Torn
how
ACL?
poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First down
Jacksonville, you
yardage on the
think
first
they're going to
play
put a
of the
good job
drive,
against this
14
defense?
yards.
Think again.
And he'll indeed get him to
What?
the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Who? I would believe so. I'm not even actually paying attention to free agency right now.
Bortles to throw on
Because it
second
is
down. Caught, Safari
that time of year
Jenkins
where
right
it's
side. And he'll be
free
taken
agency.
down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Whatever they want to do.
Bortles to the former Jet, Safari and Jenkins for the Jags first down. And there's the spike. It stops the clock at 22 seconds remaining.
That is some pushy shit. Just throw a Hail Mary. Trust me, Jacksonville. It's going to do so good for you guys. Just Hail Mary that bitch.
Now Bortles
Just
again.
pray to Mary when you throw it.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars
Damn,
the ball
shot
free
interception there.
and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another
Come on,
nice job
Bortles.
there to
Just
force
Hail
an
Mary that shit.
incompletion.
Just
They've
pray
been
to...
very
There you go.
knowing each other's moves all game.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Myles Garrett in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle.
Seriously?
from the
You're not going to
start.
Hail Mary that bitch?
Thoroughly beaten
Oh.
from the word go.
And the Jaguars send
What a
out their
shame.
punter
No turnovers
as he'll
this
punt it
game.
away for the 4th time today. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
There is time for one final play. I got you, Moore. I got you.
Brady going to look to throw.
DJ. Fuck.
It's complete.
DJ Moore. DJ Moore caught it, but got tackled right on the 40. Damn, I was going for a touchdown last fucking play of the game.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Indeed, what a game.
Moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Auto zone.
So for New England, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.